Hey, shalom, 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 yasha'Allah. Real quick tonight, I want to come to y'all with something real quick. Come to y'all brothers and sisters, something real quick. A lot of y'all was asking me about the menorahs I have available, and also getting your menorahs for Hanukkah and what you need to do and things of that nature. So real quick, I'm gonna call this Hanukkah menorah tutorial. All right, and Shalom, brother DJ Milk, you right on time. I got you, brother. I got you, just in time for Hanukkah. But I'm gonna call this a Hanukkah menorah tutorial real quick. So some of y'all wanted to see the menorahs I had, and I'm still building up my website for the menorahs. I don't want to give out too much information on that, but that'll be up and running soon with the name and everything. But some of y'all wanted to see what I had already. So first and foremost, here we have this is the 4-inch menorah. You may not can see how big it is on camera, but I'm just showing y'all a little bit. That's the 4-inch. That's how you put the candle in. All right, you have the small size candles. I have all the different candles available. And you put all 7 candles in and you light the menorah. All right, that's the 4-inch one. And we have the different candles. That's a silver with a brass top. And it says Shalom on both sides. There, Shalom, that's your 4-inch menorah. You put your candles inside and you burn them. You line your 7 small candles up that fit inside and you burn them out. Don't worry about the candles. I have these size candles, and you can always get these candles at different candle stores. You just measure and see what size you need. That's like the size of what they would call a birthday candle. The next one I have here is the 7. This is the 7-inch menorah. Okay, this is the 7-inch menorah, and it also has the candle in the middle. So like I didn't put all 7 candles. I'm just showing y'all how you would put the small candles in. You could actually melt a little wax within the hole of the menorah to keep your candles more sturdy. And then you light your candles and let them burn. But this is the 7-inch menorah. It has Jerusalem on both sides. And this is the 7-inch menorah. So y'all can get an idea. I'm just holding them up to the camera so y'all can get an idea, okay? The next one is the 8-inch. This is the 8-inch menorah, okay? And this has a different, special, unique type of candle I have. Salakia. All right, I was balancing it in there, but okay, there you go. This has the longer candles, and like I said, once again, to keep the candle in place, you can melt some of the wax into the hole and put the camera down so it can stay in place, okay? So this is the 8-inch menorah, and I have the long candles for these. If y'all want these, these are longer candles that burn longer for the 8, and this is the 8-inch menorah. All right, next, sorry about that, y'all. Next we have the 10-inch. This is the 10-inch menorah right here. This one has Shalom on one side, and then it has Jerusalem on the other side. Okay, this is the 10-inch menorah. This is Jerusalem. It has Jerusalem on one side, and then it has Shalom on the other side. This also can fit, I forget the exact measurements of these candles, but I'll get the measurements for them. And like I said, I can supply some of the candles, but then when you run out, you can get candles in your area. Just measure, use your better judgment. You can get the right size candles where you live. At a candle store or wherever. You can order them online or whatever the case may be. But these are the menorahs that are available. A lot of y'all been asking me to show y'all. These are the ones. So this is your 10-inch right here. Your 10-inch menorah with I also have the long candle in it also. Okay. Last but not least, right here, Okay, I'm going to move that one to the side as a matter of fact. And right here you have your 12-inch menorah. Okay, and this takes your these are the bigger holes where it takes your standard size candles that you can buy in the different boxes. Once again, see, this is kind of loose here because I was just trying to show y'all how to do it, but you can melt the wax inside. Melt the wax inside and then put the candle inside, and to keep it, let the wax get a little hard and keep the candle in place. So right here, this is your 12-inch menorah, and it has the little petals on it that says Jerusalem. All right, if you could zoom in, it says Jerusalem on the side. This is your 12-inch menorah. All right, 12-inch menorah right there. Okay, so Hanukkah is about another week and a half, so y'all still have time. And remember, Hanukkah lasts for 8 days, so even you can pre-order your menorahs, and they can still, if you don't get them on the day that Hanukkah starts, then you can still get them. You can still get them during Hanukkah, and you can still have them. Set them up and have them for your Hanukkah. Now, when you put your candles, you put all your 7 candles in, and you light your menorah. You light your menorah every night for the 8 days of Hanukkah. You light your menorah every night. You can light it during the day if you want. You can light it whenever, but especially at night when the sun goes down, or when you get home. If it's not a Sabbath, you get home from work or whatever the case may be, or even on a Shabbat, you light your candle for all the 8 days of the Hanukkah. Now, with your menorah, you can light your menorah for any of the feast days. All right, the reason why it's important for Hanukkah, because it is commemorating the Feast of Lights, the Feast of Dedication, and the rededication of the altar in the temple. And we burnt the lampstand, the candlesticks in the temple. And Hanukkah is also known as the Festival of Lights, commemorating the light of the menorah, that it gave light in the temple for the 8 days that the Maccabees, were rededicating the temple. So this is your 12-inch right here, okay? Your 12-inch, all solid brass and all good. Now, these are just 5 of the sizes that I have. I have many other sizes, styles. I just want to show y'all a few, where the Most High blessed it to where I can supply you brothers and sisters with your menorahs. You understand? We do business amongst each other as a nation. All right, now, let's go to 1 Maccabees. We're going to go to 1 Maccabees in the Apocrypha, chapter 4 and verse 50. All right, and y'all know we normally read from verse 51 or 52 on down concerning the Hanukkah, but I want to read something to y'all here. 1 Maccabees 4 and 50. And upon the altar they burned incense, and the lamps that were upon the candlestick they lighted, that they might give light in the temple. The lamps that they lit on the candlestick is talking about the 7 lamps of the menorah. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back with another video, y'all, and I'm going to show y'all how to light y'all menorahs with the olive oil. All right, I'm waiting for my olive oil burners to come in. When I get the olive oil burners, I'm going to show y'all where it's safer, it's less of a mess, and it's more efficient with the olive oil burners. I'm going to show y'all that also once I get the olive oil burners from my shop. All right, and I'll have those available for y'all also. I'll do another little video showing you how to burn your olive oil, all right, which is safer and is closer to the law. And, that's how we burnt. It's okay to burn the candles, but that's how we burnt it more so in the ancient time with the olive oil. But I'm showing you some basic ways you could burn it now. There's nothing wrong with burning it with the candles. You're still burning your menorah. So once again, 1 Maccabees 4 and 50. And upon the altar they burned incense, and the lamps that were upon the candlestick they lighted, that they might give light in the temple. So the legend about... they say that there's a legend that there was only enough oil in the cruse to burn the menorah for 1 day. But miraculously, the menorah is burnt for 8 days. That's not true. What happened was they lit the menorah in the temple and they burned it for 8 days, and they patterned the Hanukkah after the Feast of Tabernacles and after when Solomon dedicated the original temple for 8 days. The so-called white Jews added that to the story to add some kind of sensationalism and folklore to the story of Hanukkah, and to kind of try to make it exciting and things of that nature, which you don't have to add anything. The Most High already performed the miracle. We beat the hell out of the Greeks when they was trying to oppress us. We took back the temple and we rededicated the temple for 8 days. And we burned the menorah for 8 days. So in commemorating the Hanukkah, y'all burn y'all menorahs for the 8 nights of Hanukkah. You burn your menorah each night in commemoration of the 8 days of the Hanukkah feast. And if you don't have your menorahs, you can pre-order them from me. And I can get them to you. We still got about a week and a half, so I can get them to you hopefully when Hanukkah starts. Hanukkah starts for us. Yeah, you can burn it all day and all night, but especially at night. The reason why is at night because sundown begins the new day for Israel. Remember, our day begins at darkness. It begins at sundown. So you burn your menorah each day at sundown to bring in that new day of the Hanukkah, all right? And the menorah is 7 branches. It's 7 branches on the menorah, or 7 lampstands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? It's not 9. Let's further prove that. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 4, verse 2. Now, we read, everybody can write down 1 Maccabees 4 and 50 when it said the candlestick and the lamps on the candlestick. Now, let's see how many lamps there were. Was it 9 or was it 7? Let's go to Zechariah chapter 4 and verse 2, and we're going to get the one in Revelation with H.O.I, all right? To prove the so-called white Jews don't know what they're talking about. They call it a Hanukkah, the Hanukkah, the 9-branch menorah, the Hanukkah. No, Hanukkah means dedication. It's a Hebrew word that means dedication. All right, so let's go to Zechariah chapter 4, and we're just going to get verse 2, get right to the point. And y'all can link this up in y'all notes. Put this in y'all notes. 1 Maccabees 4 and 50 with Zechariah 4 and 2. All right, and it reads thus and so. Zechariah 4 and 2, and it says, "And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I said, I have looked, and behold, a candlestick all of gold." All right, these are not gold. They're made out of brass. I wish I could have y'all some solid gold menorahs, but that time is coming in the kingdom, or maybe in these last days, if the Most High bless us. Most High bless me and I become a millionaire, all right, or at least 100,000 there. I'll get some menorahs made in pure gold and have them for Israel. But I got to be rich to be able to do that. All right. Zechariah 4 and 2 again, it says, and said unto me, What seest thou? And I said, I have looked, and behold, a candlestick all of gold, with a bowl upon the top of it. Now, Zechariah described it as a candlestick of gold with a bowl on top of it. All right, so he's describing a candlestick in the middle, and he said a bowl on top of it. You see how the menorah is shaped? It's shaped like a bowl. So that's what Zechariah was describing. He was describing the menorah, or the lampstand, or the candlestick. And it says, with a bowl upon the top of it, and his 7 lamps. It said a bowl, it said a candlestick with a bowl on top of it with his 7 lamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when y'all see those 9-branch menorahs, don't get them. All right, get a 7-branch menorah. You can get them through me. You can email me. I'll give y'all the email at the end of the video. All right. And for you simpletons and gainsayers and negative Israelites, because I know y'all coming. You making merchandise to the people, brother. No. All right, because you're going to go to Amazon or the Judaica or Amalek, so-called white Jew, and get your damn menorah anyway. Or wherever you're going to get it, you're going to get the money to Esau. So don't get simple and be a gainsayer, Israel. I have them. All right, the Most High set it up where I was able to get into this business and give you a reasonable price. It's not even about the profit for me. It's just so many people was asking me, I can't find 7-branch menorahs. I can't find. So I did some diligent inquisition, and I was able to set up a shop where I'm able to get the 7-branch menorahs. All right. So Israel, there's nothing wrong with us doing, you know what I'm saying, doing exchange and business amongst each other. There's nothing wrong with that. We give all our damn money to the other nations anyway. And that's not a ploy for me. It's just reality. But anyway, back to the fact of the matter. So here are the 7-branch menorahs. So when you go out and you see the 9 branches, Israel, don't get those. You get the 7 branches, all right? And these are just some of the sizes I have, from 4 inches, 7-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch, all right? But reading on in the scripture, it says, and his 7 lamps thereon, and 7 pipes to the 7 lamps, which are upon the top thereof. So he said, I see a candlestick, I see a bowl on top, I see the 7 lamps thereof, and 7 pipes to their lamps. All right? That's what Zechariah was describing the 7-branch menorah for Hanukkah or for any time of the year. Like I said, you can burn a menorah for any feast day, but especially for Hanukkah because of the commemoration, and you burn it for 8 days, each day at sundown, representing and paying homage to the new day throughout the 8 days of the Hanukkah coming in. All right, there you go right there. So let's go from there to Revelation. Revelation chapter 1 and verse, let me see where I want to start. Where Yahweh spoke about the 7 candlesticks. All right. Let me see what I want. Okay, yeah, let me start at, I'm going to start at 12. Revelation 1 and 12. All right, and it says, and it reads thus and so. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. So where does the so-called white man get this 9 from? We just read in 1 Maccabees 4 and 50 that what? They burnt the lamps, they burnt the candlesticks with the lamps thereon. And the scriptures is identifying the menorah the same way. It's saying the candlestick, the lampstand, the lamps, so on and so forth. That's the menorah out of the scriptures. All right, Revelation 1 and 12 again. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. Now, when John was seeing the vision of Yahweh, he said he saw 7 golden candlesticks, which represented the 7 churches that you read about in verse 11. All right. That was symbolic to the 7 churches that you read about in verse 11, which represents the nation of Israel, because the vibration of 7 represents completion. So if you were to say 7 churches, that's the complete nation of Israel. All right. Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with the garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. All right, and that's to all you Israelites that make mockery of us and say we look like Power Rangers. I want you to call the Messiah a Power Ranger, because Christ had on his long garment and he was girded about his paps. Y'all see like the belts we wear around our garments, our long garments coming down, and some of y'all mock us and say we look like Power Rangers or wrestlers. So make fun of the Messiah, because Christ had on his girdle about his paps. But anyway, it says, verse 13, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, because what? Yahweh is in the midst of the nation of Israel. All right, everything we do is about the spirit of the Mashiach, of the Messiah. So that's why he's in the midst of the 7 candlesticks. John saw it like that in the vision to symbolize Yahweh amongst the nation of Israel. All right, verse 14, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Meaning what? Yahweh had woolly hair. All right. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in the furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters. Right. Because Yahweh was a very dark-skinned, so-called, what they call dark, chocolate, black. Right. Very, very dark. All right. Man. And he was in the midst of Israel. And he had woolly hair, showing he was a so-called black man, a so-called Negro. Verse 16, and he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword, and his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength. Because what? It said, and he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp 2-edged sword. What is that sharp 2-edged sword? The word of the Most High. Because what? Nobody could deal with Yahweh's understanding of this word. And remember in Revelation 19, 10 on down, 10 and 11 on down, it tells you Yahweh is the word. All right, so that sharp sword with 2 edges was the word of the Most High, because Yahweh he is the embodiment of the word of the Most High. All right, and it says, and his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength, because like it tell you in Ecclesiastes 8 and 1, a man's wisdom maketh his face to shine as the sun. So Yahweh had full wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of all things. So of course he had that aura around him. All right, like as Solomon said in Ecclesiastes 8 and 1. Verse 17, and when I saw him, I fell at his feet as dead. And he laid his right hand upon me, saying unto me, fear not, I am the first and the last. This is Yahweh talking to John. I am he that liveth and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore. Amen. And have the keys of hell and of death. So Yahweh was comforting John and saying, listen, I was dead, but I live evermore. They crucified me, but I'm alive. Like they tell you, when they make a martyr out of somebody, they say you really can't kill them. Like a Malcolm X or a Tupac, or better yet, the prophets of the Lord. These men never really die because their spirit, their energy, and their legacy continue on. That's why when you're a threat to the so-called white man's kingdom and you're outspoken and you're for the people and things of that nature, a lot of times the Illuminati and the CIA, they don't want to kill you, because they say if we kill him, we're going to make a hero out of him. We're going to make a martyr out of him. Because a lot of times you live on even in your death. So Yahweh said, I was dead, but I live evermore. They crucified me, but my spirit and my energy is always here. Plus Yahweh resurrected from the dead and went to the spirit world, to the Most High. So he's alive forevermore. All right. And it says he has the keys of hell and of death. All right. Because what? He conquered hell and death. So Yahweh said, I got the keys of that. Like he told Peter in Matthew, he said, I'm going to build my church upon this rock, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. Because Yahweh had the power over death and hell. All right. Verse 19, write the things which thou hast seen, and the things which are, and the things which shall be hereafter. So Yahweh told John, write the things that are here and the things that are going to be hereafter, meaning what? Future prophecy. That's why the book is called Revelation, or in the Latin, Apocalypsis, which is an unveiling. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but in the Latin is Apocalypsis, or the Greek, Salakia. The Greek is Apocalypsis, which means an unveiling, or like what they call apocalypse. Because what? Even a Christian would tell you, what is the main apocalyptic book of the Bible? The book of Revelation. All right. And it says on verse 20. And the book is called Revelation, singular. A lot of times we call it Revelations, plural, because it has many prophecies. But the entire book within itself was a revelation, or an unveiling to John the Revelator on the island of Patmos. All right. But anyway, verse 20. The mystery of the 7 stars which thou sawest in my right hand, and the 7 golden candlesticks. There it is again. The 7 golden candlesticks. So I'm bringing all this out. I'm saying all this to say, I know I went a little bit into Yahweh and Revelation, because I was reading from verse 12 to 20. Really, you can start, really start from verse 11, because it mentions the 7 churches, but I want to show that vibration of the 7 with the candlesticks. And it says, the 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, or what they call the 7 archangels. Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, and the other 3. I always forget their name offhand. But that we know the main 4 we read about, but there's 3 more. Because it tells you in Tobit Tobit, when Tobit was speaking of Raphael, he said, I am Raphael, one of the 7 holy angels. All right, so that's that. All right, but y'all can look the other 3 names up on your own. But it's seven so-called archangels or 7 holy angels. It said the 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 candlesticks which thou sawest are the 7 churches. All right, so the 7 stars that was in Yahweh's right hand, it represented the 7 holy or archangels sitting on the right hand of the Most High with Yahweh. And those 7 angels are protecting the 7 churches, which is the nation of Israel. Those 7 archangels under Yahweh, they protect and watch over and guide the nation of Israel, along with all the other angels. All right, and you also have, and it said the 7 candlesticks which thou sawest are the 7 churches. So the menorah, or the 7-branch menorah, represents Salakia. That's why you melt the wax and the candle stays in place. I'll show you that trick on another tutorial video. But the 7 candlesticks represents the 7 churches, which represents the nation of Israel. All right, so guess what? The menorah is also symbolic to the nation of Israel when you look at it deep in the spirit. All right, that's what Yahweh is saying through John in Revelation. All right, so I want to stress that point is 7 branches, is not 9. Okay, for the menorah, it's 7 branches. For the Hanukkah, it's 7 branches. So, if y'all want to get y'all menorahs for Hanukkah or for all year round, just to have in your home, you can have it sitting in your home. You can burn it on the Sabbath. You can burn it on feast days. You can just burn it, just to get in the spirit. Burn your frank and myrrh and burn your menorah and say your prayers. It's all spiritual, all right? It doesn't have to just be for Hanukkah, but since we're in the Hanukkah season, I'm letting y'all know. So once again, we have the 4-inch, and you can put your candles in it. All right, these holes are smaller than your regular standard size, which hold the regular size candles. But I have all these candles available, and these candles are easy to get. Amazon, candle stores, if you got a Hobby Lobby in your city, whatever. Y'all be able to find them. All right, that's the 4-inch, which Shalom is in silver with brass toppings, and it has Shalom on both sides of it. All right, we have the 7-inch. Once again, the 7-inch all brass menorah has Jerusalem on both sides. I don't know if y'all can see, but it says Jerusalem on both sides. All right, that's the 7-inch. You have the 8-inch, which just has the unique design of the piping. All right, that's the 8-inch, and it fits. I have long candles for these. All right, and also when y'all check it out, all of these can fit. All of these different sizes, they can fit the olive oil wicks that I'm going to show y'all how to use. Maybe in a day or two, I'll try to get that video up for y'all before Hanukkah to show y'all. When y'all order y'all menorahs, y'all can also get the olive oil wicks that you can burn. I'm going to have those soon. And those burn, all night. And they're safer. They come in glass. But I'll show you that. But the candles are good. You just got to watch them. And you just got to get like a butter knife or ice pick or something. And just scrape off the wax because it spills on your candle. But you can scrape it off, run it under some warm or hot water. And get the wax off, clean it. It's just a little hassle, but, when you burn your candles, sometimes you get a little, the spirit helps you. I don't like to use the word luck because everything is of the Most High. But sometimes the spirit helps you where the candles will burn and not much wax will get on your menorah. Sometimes it just happens that way. All right. All right. So that was the 8-inch. Now you have the 10-inch. This is the 10-inch. This also fits the long style candle. All right, that can burn for longer than your regular shorter candles. And this has Shalom on the front and Jerusalem on the back. All right, this is the 10-inch. All right, and y'all can I'll give y'all the email to contact me. And this particular 10-inch menorah. It has the symbols of all the 12 tribes also. And I also have that on a 7-inch one because they're kind of made similar. All right. And like I was saying, I don't give out prices. Y'all can, when y'all inbox me, when y'all inbox me or email me, y'all can inbox me here on Facebook. And I'll give y'all the email at the end. And this video will be up on our channels. When y'all do that, then, we can, we'll talk about prices. Because I don't put out prices because Israel can be something else. All right. People take your business ideas and different things. They'll condemn you for having a business in Israel. Then they'll turn around and steal your idea. All right. But that's neither here nor there. Just part of the curses that we still go under. And this is, last but not least, this is the 12-inch. All right. Once again, the 12-inch. And this has the little pegs on it that has Jerusalem. And it also has the shells. All right. And you burn your regular size standard candles. You burn in here. Okay. And all of these can burn the olive oil wicks. And I'm going to show y'all that. I'm going to come back with a menorah tutorial video part 2. All right. So Hanukkah's coming up. And like I said, just for all your feast days, you can have your menorahs and your Sabbaths or whatever the case may be. Or it could be a regular night, you in your house just chilling, especially during the colder months. You want to just have burn the menorah for extra heat with the candles or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But get at me, Israel, and I can get y'all menorahs to y'all. I actually have more. I have much more. These are just some. I have larger ones. I got ones that are big as 25 inches, 28 inches. Some of them 2 feet. Some of them I got some come up to my waist. I got different variety. My page will be up. I'm either going to do a page or a website, or I'm probably going to do both for the menorahs, because I got different styles and sizes. All right. But these are just a few. Some of y'all just starting off. Whatever's within your budget, I'll work with y'all. I got different sizes. If you tell me what your budget is, I got set prices. But if you tell me what your budget is, I'll also work with y'all. Because it's not about making merchandise and making money off Israel. I don't make a lot of money doing this stuff. All right. A lot of people over the years, they kept asking me, can you get menorahs? Can you get a menorah? Where can I get a menorah? It's really about getting Israel their merchandise. All right. That's what you're really paying for. I'm not in this to make a lot of money off the nation. The Most High provides for me. All right, but damn it, if I'm able to get lunch or some gas out of it, damn it, that's all good. But all praise to the Most High. But anyway, that's what it is, Israel. I just want to come to y'all and show y'all, because a lot of y'all were asking, can I show some of the menorahs? And I'll come back with a part 2 or part 3. I'll show some more styles and designs and sizes and another tutorial and how to burn your candles. But basically, you just put your candles in. Like I said here, you know what I'm saying? You would fill them all in. All right. Fill them all in. All right, I got different color ones. All right. You just basically fill them all in, and, you basically would light your menorah. All right. And I got these in boxes, so y'all can get these from me. All right. Also, when you purchase your menorah, you put it in there like that, and you basically light it and burn your menorah. All right, there you go. This is just a 4-inch. I'm just showing you an example, and you got, you can get all the same color candles, different color candles. It don't matter. All right, but you basically would put it like that. That's how all of them would look. This would look. But it will have all 7 of the candles in it and will burn. Like I said, I'll come back and do another video with y'all to show y'all, just to show y'all how it looks. All right, and we'll go from there. Okay, but that basically just to give you an example of what it would look like. So like about the different color candles. But if you want to be unique, you just adding spirit to it. That's all. All right. Wow, from New Zealand, brother. Shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shai. All right, but I hope them scriptures help y'all to show that the menorah is 7 branches. And y'all also can read, I believe it's Exodus the 39th chapter, where it also tells you in the Lord about the menorah is only 7 branches. That's homework for y'all. I believe it's Exodus the 39th chapter. All right, but I'll come back with that in future videos. But I just want to show, it says lampstand, candlestick, lamps, and those lamps are 7, not 9. That thing about the so-called white Jews made up about there was only 1 day of oil for the burning of the menorah, and it miraculously lasted for 8 days, and that's why they celebrated for 8 days. No. When we break down the Hanukkah to y'all this year, we're going to show y'all that the Hanukkah was already set up for 8 days from the beginning. All right, that's how Judas and them set it up, because they patterned it after the Feast of Tabernacles, which is what? 8 days. The feast where Nehemiah had an 8-day fire ceremony, when you read about Nehemiah, when Solomon first dedicated the temple for 8 days, and that's what they patterned it after. So it wasn't the Most High could have did that. The Most High could have let it be 1 day worth of oil and it burned for 8 days. Of course, the Lord could have did that, but that's Jewish legend trying to add some kind of fantasy type of element to the story to sensationalize and make the Hanukkah, just more of a magical thing or whatever, which it was a great thing. It was a great miracle, or whatever you want to call it, where the Most High allowed Israel to whoop the hell out of the Greeks and take back the temple. All right, so that was the miracle, for lack of a better word. All right, so that's it, y'all. That was just a quick menorah tutorial for y'all, and I'll come back. Salakia, 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay there, Israel. Stay there. Stay there. All right, and I'll show y'all. I'll just give y'all a quick demonstration right here of your how your small menorah would look lit up. All right, I couldn't leave y'all without at least a little demo. All right, there you go. All right, so I'll do this with the larger ones also. So there you go. You light them, and that's how your 7-branch menorah would look. All right, this is the 4-inch with the I think the candles are also the candles are also 4 inches. All right, so that's how your little menorah would look. Okay, with the 7 candles, the 7 candles burning. All right, give y'all a little sample there. So get y'all menorahs for Hanukkah and just get prepared for the feast in general. All right, now I want to be able to see y'all. Let me put that back. Just get prepared for the feast in general. This year, 2019, December 19th, 2019 at even to December 26th, 2019 at even. But it's officially over December 27th, 2019 at even. All right, also, if you want to congregate, let us know what city you're in. New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles. Let us know what city you're in, and we can inbox me here or contact me. The contact for the menorahs or Hanukkah or anything in general, contact me at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. That's where y'all can contact me at for any inquiry, for the menorah inquiries or any inquiries, period. All right. All right. So hope y'all enjoyed this little tutorial video along with a quick couple of scriptures and lessons showing you the menorah is 7 branches. The lampstand, candlestick, menorah, it's 7 branches, not 9. All right. So contact me for any questions about Hanukkah, congregating, the menorahs, how to purchase them, how to get them, any further instructions on burning them, You burn them for all 8 nights of the Hanukkah. And, you know, I'll answer any of your questions and get back to you. If I don't get back to you right away, send me another email. You got to keep bugging me a little bit because, you know, I do get busy. All right? So that's about Israel. All praise to Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Happy Hanukkah, Feast of Dedication, 2019. First Maccabees chapter 1 First Maccabees chapter 4 verses 52 to 60 to 61, Salakia. All right, we don't have to read it. I read it on other videos, and we're gonna be reading it in the weeks to come. Go to YouTube and type in House of Israel Hanukkah feast, or House of Israel Hanukkah. Or go to Awaken Israel, type in Hanukkah. Go to Priest Zabak, type in Hanukkah. We got different lessons we've done on this over the years. So go back and watch it. We got the history, the breakdowns, the dates, everything. All right? All right, so with that, I'm going to sign off. I hope this video helped y'all out. If y'all learned one thing from this video, I've done my job. Once again, Israel, support Israelite business, St. Mark 12:31. The gainsayers and the negative people, please don't come with your negative comments and your gainsaying. Because more likely than not, I'm going to ignore you. All right, but that's basically it, Israel, all right? So, Kwame Sha'ala, we still got next. All praises to Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Priest Sabak, H.O.I to the chariots fly. We got next, H.O.I pull-up boys, bring it out. All praise to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai forever and ever. Amen. Happy Hanukkah 2019. Let's get it together. Let's get ready. And everybody have a wonderful and beautiful feast season this year. And I hope this menorah tutorial video helped y'all out. Kwame Sha'ala, all praise to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai forever and ever. Amen. Happy Hanukkah 2019. Once again, Shalom.